just an extreme version of experiences that I've had, yeah. So often you get crazed fans that are, you know, a little bit obsessive, but, you know, the whole thing with putting something in my drink and taking me to the hotel, that's never happened. I mean, she was the one that came up with the whole obsessed stalker thing. It was one of those ideas when we went to the video to shoot it. We had a basic concept, but we sort of made it up as we went along. I don't think I've ever felt like a rock star. I take it back. That whole image is something that, as long as I've been doing this, I've never felt like I thought other rock stars felt. You know? But it seems like some people's perception is a big sort of rock star. I don't think I behave like that. I definitely not that kind of an arrogant, you know. But when I'm home in LA, you know, maybe taking the kids to school, you know, I don't know what rock stars are supposed to do. I met a kid yesterday in Germany who flew all the way to meet me at this TV show. He was like 14 years old, and his big dream was to meet me and jam. And so I jammed with this kid on TV, which was sort of rock star-ish, I guess. I'm not sure exactly what they sort of picture me as, because they're so young and they've been raised into this lifestyle. So the thing that they observe the most is I get a lot of attention from people who want autographs and photographs. And so they sort of see me as this person that people sort of flock to, but they're not exactly sure what that all means. Actually, I rehearse and record away from the house, and I don't like anybody to hear me when I'm practicing, so they don't really see me. I mean, I have a guitar in the house, and I do play around the house sometimes, but for the most part, when I'm focused, I hide out, or I do it when they're asleep, so they don't see me sort of, you know, I don't involve them in everything I do when it comes to writing and all that rehearsing and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they like what I do, which is good, because when I'm recording an album in the morning, if I'm taking them to school, I'm listening to references in the car, and they're a captive audience, they have to hear it. All the old school guys, Ozzy, Alice Cooper, Lemmy, those are all really good friends now. And those are the people I called first. And then Ian Asper is one of them as well. And then guys like Andrew Stockdale, Fergie, Kid Rock, Chris Cornell, Adam Levine, like a more contemporary. I know them, but I don't know them real well. Ozzy was the first guy that I called out of everybody, and he liked it too. So I mean, it was pretty easy, you know. I know about it, but I haven't seen it. You know, I'm not one of those people that sits on a computer and sort of surfs the web, so to speak. I never go and look at stuff that I did, or stuff that Guns N' Roses does, or bother with Guns N' Roses questions. But there's nothing to talk about. I hate answering questions because there's no answer. It's a waste of time. It's just it's not that I want. It's just there's nothing to say. I don't do anything. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to them. They don't have anything to do with it. It's been 15 years. I couldn't give a hot fuck. You know what I mean? I don't have any involvement, so there's not really anything to say. And people always ask the same questions, and it's just like, what do you want me to tell you? Do they want me to tell them something exciting? You know, they want me to say, oh, there's going to be this and there's going to be that, and you know, something interesting, but there's just really nothing to tell them. Are you looking to push my buttons? Because we can stop the interview right now. You know, trying to get me to talk about things that you know I don't want to talk about. It'll be 5 years in April when Velvet Revolver was out, and we were on tour. I think it was from 2004 to 2006. I sort of revisited all my old partying habits, and it just wasn't as much fun as it used to be. when you're first doing it and all that, I suppose, you know, it is sort of fun and exciting. And then after a while, it starts to become like anything else. It sort of just gets, you know, you've done it enough times and it just starts to get a little bit old after a while. It was always about getting to the gig and doing the gig. And a lot of the other stuff that everybody thought, oh my God, they're so crazy, was just being bored at the hotel or bored in a club somewhere, just sort of filling time between shows. Nowadays, I probably spend more time playing or working in some way in between gigs. I mean, all things considered, Los Angeles is, it's where I live, and I've been there for a long time. I don't really go out in Los Angeles that much. But in Spain, you know, there's things to do. Yeah, it was wonderful. So, my wife and I thought that if we were ever going to move out of Los Angeles, we'd move somewhere in Spain. I'm not a skilled flamenco guitar player when it comes to my fingers, especially. But I'm particularly fond of that style of guitar.